You found the perfect car online, maybe your dream car. You quickly rush to the car dealership. The dealer shows you multiple series around the lot, assures the reliability of the car, and even draws out a favorable pay plan to your convenience. Out of excitement, you are all ready to pay the price. But wait, did the car dealer tell you everything? Well, car salesmen are smart, very smart. They have gathered all the necessary techniques to get you to pay the highest profits. They have literally practiced and mastered the arts of closing the deal. In this video, I will be sharing with you the 6 mistakes to avoid when buying a car, which car dealers will never warn you about. If you plan on buying a car or you have been buying cars, this video is for you. So what are these common mistakes and how do you avoid them? Imagine after the long back-and-forth negotiations, you now want to proceed with the necessary payment, only to discover you will have to pay a little bit more than the initial advertised price. This is one of the most reoccurring mistakes. A lot of people assume the advertised price is the same with the final price. This is a very big mistake when buying a car. Most often, the advertised figures are usually the starting point of the negotiation and excludes various mandatory and optional charges that can drastically increase the total cost. Dealers use this tactics to lure customers in, then reveal the extra cost later in the negotiation process. Their hope is for the buyer to be emotionally invested and less likely to walk away. So how do you avoid this? The best way to avoid the situation is calling ahead to confirm the car is in stock and available at the advertised price. You should also ask for a signed statement or email confirmation. This will provide all the necessary information related to the total price, extra charges, and fees. While the advertised prices are not always total price of the car, the next mistake is even more common. In the US, car ownership has doubled or even tripled with concept of monthly payments, which has made cars affordable but making consumers to pay even more. Focusing only on the monthly payments is one of the most costly mistakes you can possibly make. Dealers use this tactic to mask the total cost and manipulate the price by raising interest rates, making the buyers to pay more. For example, when you focus on monthly payments, dealers often increase the interest rates on the loan from the bank, usually a 1 to 2% increase, which is legally approved by law. Then the dealer significantly spreads the monthly payment over an extended period to meet up with your desired monthly payment. But you are now paying at your desired monthly price, but the additional interest rate and the longer term of the loan has increased the total cost. Also, when a buyer agrees on a monthly payment, it creates an opportunity for a dealer to sneak in high profitable add-ons like warranties, paint protection, or gap insurance. The key to avoiding this trap is to completely shift your focus from monthly payments to the total out-the-door payments. Before discussing financing, a down payment, or a trade-in, agree on the final cash price of the car. This price should include all extra costs like tax and registration. Get pre-approved for a loan from an independent bank or credit union before going to the dealership. This establishes a maximum loan amount and a benchmark interest rate. Once you have the final price of the car, use an independent online calculator to determine what your monthly payment will be based on your pre-approved interest rate and desired loan term. Some people are aware of the monthly payment trap, but the next mistake is largely overlooked. Behind the flashy talks of these dealers, you have to understand their primary aim is to get you to pay the highest price possible. You do just that when you quickly reveal your payment method. For financing buyers, the dealers will provide financing through a partner lender at, say, 5% interest. They are permitted to add 1 to 3% and charge you 7%, keeping that extra percentage as profit. Meanwhile, announcing you are paying cash will give the dealer room to charge you more than the initial price, since the possibility of making profit on loan is absent. The recommended strategy is to negotiate the car's price first without revealing your payment method. This will make them flexible with the vehicle's price. You should only reveal your payment method after you have agreed on the final price. You can go for cash payment. Some dealers may insist on financing for a better price. You can accept their loan and then pay it off after a month or two, since most states prohibit prepayment penalties on auto loans. Skipping an independent mechanic's inspection is one huge mistake most car buyers are still marking, which could lead to buying a used car with undisclosed issues. Some dealers will not disclose the reality of the vehicle from fear of losing clientele or for profit reasons. While a vehicle may appear in good condition during short test drive, a professional can uncover hidden mechanical, structural, and electric issues. Issues like engine and transmission issues, brakes, suspension, and electrical system faults. To avoid such mistakes, do not draw a conclusion after short test drives, which is not ideal for discovering subtle issues with huge impacts potentials. With independent inspection, there are greater chances of uncovering a possible faults the car might have. A clean inspection report provides peace of mind and builds confidence in your purchase decision, confirming the vehicle's condition. It is pure joy to have that exclusive feel of the new upgrades and general feeling of latest cars. However, this excitement can easily become instant regrets. New cars lose about 20% of its value in its first year of release, about 30% in its third year, and over 60% in 5 years. Buying new implies taking a massive depreciation hit in a very short period. The smart way around this is to go for a slightly used car of about 2 to 3 years. You automatically avoid the depreciation of the first few months or year. The buy price will be significantly reduced, saving hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Plus, you still get to enjoy a car which is essentially still new, with some manufacturers' warranties still in effect and modern safety and technology. Inadequate research is a foundational mistake that leads to other mistakes. Most people hastily rush to negotiate without taking time to know what exactly they want to purchase. Dealers have a massive information advantage over buyers. They know the exact amount they paid for the car, your trade-in's auction value, your likely financing rate, and what add-ons holds the highest profit margins. Without researching the fair market price and the procedure of the dealership you chose, you might pay $3,000 to $5,000 over what informed buyers pay for the identical car. Adopting practical research is essential to avoid this. Prioritize searching the market value of the car you chose, contact multiple dealers and dealerships and make the comparisons. Online car sites can provide useful information on your purchase. So there you have it, the critical mistakes that could cost you thousands when buying your next car. Remember, never assume the advertised price is final. Focus on the total out-the-door cost, not just monthly payments. Always get an independent mechanic to inspect used vehicles, and never reveal your payment method until you've locked in the price. Get pre-approved financing from your bank, skip test drives at your own risk, and seriously consider buying a 2 to 3-year-old car instead of brand new to avoid that massive depreciation hit. The bottom line? Car dealers are trained professionals who profit when you're uninformed or rushed. But now, armed with this knowledge, you have the power to negotiate confidently and save serious money on your next purchase. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below sharing your own car buying experience.